So these two teams are a combined 6-25 to start off the season. This really, I mean, I just don't see any way
They can't
around.
blow this.
They have to win 5 of 6. Like, they just have to. I'm sorry, you've got to sweep one of these teams.
And they're
win
not
the
gonna,
other
are
series.
they?
But
they're
every
not.
one of these games. They need to. There's absolutely no excuse not to win every one of these games. Sadly, the best news the White Sox have gotten in weeks is that Luis Robert will be back in 6 weeks instead of like longer than that. That's the best news. Yohan Moncada will be back in July, not forever. That was good news. And the best they've gotten in weeks. They are currently having the worst 15 games in the history of the White Sox franchise. First 15 games, sorry. That's 124 years. They have a team 202 batting average. That is 28th in baseball. And they average about 2.25 runs per game. That is last. They have a 4.97 team ERA, 25th in baseball. About between 5.5 and 6 runs allowed per game. That's 28th. They have been shut out in 5 of their 15 games they've played. A third of their games, they haven't scored any runs. If the White Sox beat you, it is an accident on their part. And then the Rockies. The Rockies, Daniel Bard is out for the season. Chris Bryant left with back stiffness. Cal Quantrill has more earned runs than strikeouts. In his first 2 starts, Kyle Freeland allowed 24 of the 40 batters he faced to reach base. He is the ace of the staff. Like he did a little better in his 3rd start, but that's your number 1 starter for the Rockies. Their bullpen's been blown up a few times. Their young future stars who are already up in the big leagues, they aren't really hitting at all. The Rockies are terrible. They should win. The Phillies should win 6 games in a row. I don't think they will, but they should.
No, they're going to lose one stupidly. One of these teams is going to score double-digit runs on them during these 6
They'll
games.
be like the White Sox only sweep of the year or something.
It might, and that's what I'm afraid of because they don't have a lot of cupcake stretches this year. They don't. I mean, they don't.
This is one
They've
of them.
got good teams and bad teams mixed in together, and that is how it should be, but it is dangerous for this team. This is the only time, really, they're going to have to get themselves in rhythm without facing someone fearsome, or, of course, someone that they should beat that they'll end up losing. So they need this. They do. They need this.
Remember when I said Bryce Harper was tied for grounding into the most double plays in baseball? One of the guys he's tied with is on the White Sox. Like, they are down there.
I follow some White Sox fans, and God bless them, they are clinging to life as baseball fans in general. Because it's not just that the White Sox are bad, it's that ownership is the worst in baseball. And their new GM, president of baseball ops, was the protege of the guy they just fired.
Wow.
Who's been in the organization for ages. Like, the problem with the White Sox isn't just that they're bad now. It's that they're going to be bad for so long, and their owner is got like Henry Kissinger's blood. He's going to live forever. They've got to beat this team. I adore their fans and want to hug them, but hope needs to be snuffed out in order for them to get on with their lives. And the Phillies need to do it.
In order for real change to occur.
Lined up on the schedule.
Yeah, you know what? I said 5 of 6 coming in. I'm with you now. Colorado has a 6.33 team ERA, which is worse in baseball. The Chicago White Sox are at 4.82, which is 24th in baseball. The Phillies come in 9th with a 3.67 ERA. Like that alone, they need to win all 6 games. They need to win all 6 games. They really do. And it's inexcusable if they don't, barring some kind of unforeseen cataclysmic bad luck of some kind where when you're playing a game of Madden and you just have to hit the reset button because it's pretty clear that the computer has decided there's no way they're going to let you have this undefeated season. So you have some games that are like that. And I don't think the Rockies or White Sox are capable of giving that to the Phillies this week. Like, this is just, you talk about a get-right week of baseball. This is a get-right week of baseball for the Phils. And so we are all in agreement. 6 out of 6.